Hello, this is Partha here. I choose to speak about this question which is quite persistent. Do we need spirituality? Well, the question becomes very absurd in case we do not define the word spirituality. You'll get to meet people who say that there are people who are spiritual in nature, there are people who are materialistic in nature, separating these two aspects. There's no separation actually. Spiritual and material are two ends of the same thread. That which begins as a spirit, as thought, progresses to materialize or manifest. Spirit becomes matter. So, spirit and matter are not different at all. So, this needs to be understood. So, we need to define what spirituality is. Unless that is defined, we cannot progress in this. So let me make a try. Let me make an attempt at that. This is we call this as a body, mind, spirit complex. Okay, body and mind we understand. What is the spirit as an aspect? What is spirit? The third element. I call this spirit as the third element. Where do I find this third element? This third element, you'll find it in your breath. In your very breath. What is the breath? Breath is oxygen and prana together, going in as breath. This togetherness, this union of oxygen and prana is yoga. Yoga literally means union. And wherever there is a union, there is a separation. So, prana, oxygen together is breath, goes in, then there is a separation. Prana goes to each and every cell of your body, giving it lifefulness. And oxygen, the lungs are oxidizing the body, oxidizing the brain, like that. But there is a third element here. We are talking about the third element. So what is the breath? We said breath is oxygen, prana. So what is the third element? The third element is the force. There is oxygen, there is prana, and there is a force that is taking it in, there is a force that is taking it out. I already have said this before, that each and every breath is a communication happening with life. So third element is the force that is taking it in. This force is the spirit. Let me give you another example of the third element. Let's say there's a fire in two bowls. One you are heating it up in firewood, and one you put it on gas. The one which you put it on gas heats up faster than the one in the firewood. Why? Because you see there's a force in this fire which you put it on the gas. Okay, when there's a force. In terms of life, application, in terms of mind, how do I understand what is this force doing in my body? What is this force playing as a role in my life? It is very simple. I'll tell you what this force is. This force is your will. Your willpower is your spiritual power. The force is the spirit which is found in us in form of our will. Am I willing to do that? I am not very inclined to do that. I have low spirit towards it. I am very much intended to do that. I have a high spirit towards it. Our will is only our spirit. Our willpower is our spirit power. Anything that exists because there is a spirit in it. So spiritual is not God-mongering, religion-mongering, things like that. Spiritual is your own will, your own force, something that exists as a force. The force that is there in anything is its spirit. So spirit and matter are not different. Now coming to the question, do we need spiritual studies or understanding the spirit or spiritual as a part of our life? Well, yes. Please understand that anything see, we cannot connect with anything unless it is in our perception. So unless the word spirit, spiritual, God, unless these words are in our perception, we cannot connect to it. So the moment the word spirit is in your perception, you can connect to it. Once you connect to it, you communicate with it. Once you communicate with it, your projection goes to it. And once your projection goes to it, you get a reflection from it. This is the connection with life. Life is simply mirroring who we are this moment. Life is absolutely mirroring who we are this moment. What am I feeling this moment is exactly the reflection I am getting back from life. This is what truly is the spiritual understanding. Once you have perception, you have connection. Once you have connection, you have communication. Once you have communication, you can project to it, you can receive from it. So basically what I am talking about is awareness. You are aware of the spirit everywhere. What you are aware of is also aware of your awareness of it. This is the connection. So spiritual studies is about finding or understanding the spirit everywhere, and that you can create a connection with it, you can have a communication with it, you can relate with it. Every relationship is based on communication. So you can relate with it, you can communicate with it, and so you can project to it and you can receive from it. So your life can exactly be the design that you want. What you want from life, this moment, as a reflection, can be your projection to it. So because life is made up of what you give to it, not what you receive from it. Because what you receive from it is just a reflection of what you give to it. Okay, so life is only reflecting what you give to it. Okay, so please understand, in the name of spiritual studies, don't get lost anywhere. Just define spirit. As I said, spirit is the force, the third element, or your own will. Where is your spirit? Where is your spirit power? Somewhere outside? No, inside. It is your own will. Having identified that, now see what all are you willing to do? What all you are willing to do is where your spiritual energy is towards. Knowing this, being aware of this, makes your life very, very crispier, very, very clearer. You operate from the zone of clarity, because clarity is manifest. What is clear to you, what you are very clear about, is what you are manifesting in life. What you are a little doubtful about is taking time to manifest. What you are not at all clear about is not happening at all. Clarity is manifest. So clarity here is all about perception. Have I defined spirit, spirituality in me? If I have defined, I can establish a communication with it. As simple as that. I hope I could reach out what spirit is all about and the need of spirituality through this video. We shall communicate further on this. Thank you so much.